starting your own business. This is Jackson 360, your hustling homie. I am your platform partner. I want to really help you grow your business. And the reason why what I really want to touch on with this video is the importance of create a circle of success. Meaning people around you, you want to help become successful. See, when you help enough other people become successful, you can be able to enrich your own life. If you got 5, 6, 7 people around you that's successful, usually that's going to rub off on you. Now, there's a couple ways you could do this. One, what you can do is you can start going around people that are smarter than you, people that are more successful than you, and become friends with them, right? And so some of that will rub off on you. That's a great way. I've done a lot of that. And you can't be insecure if you're going to do this. You got to be comfortable and secure around you, other people who are smarter than you, and be okay with the fact that this person might be smarter. And the reality is, even if they're smarter than you, they're no one's really smart. They might be smarter than you in a certain area, but you might be smarter in a different area. We all got our own strength. You just really got to be comfortable in what your strength is. It's kind of like being an X-Man, right? Or an Avenger. It's like everyone has their own superpower. You just surround yourself by other people with superpowers. And the reason why this is important is, now let's say, for instance, you can't find that circle of success. And first of all, I know you can find people that are successful. But let's say, for instance, you are struggling a little bit, depending on the city that you're in. Now, what you can also do is begin to create the circle of success. And this starts with finding people that kind of on the same mindset and same vibration as you, same wavelength. And these are not just people that talk like they want to make things happen, but people that actually want to do it. You're going to come across some situations where some people are going to want to collaborate with you, and you're going to have an opportunity to treat them right, to treat them fair. Do you want to take advantage of them? Don't pay them any money, or are you going to pay them money? Like, you should want to help them get money. Because what happens is, if you help your friends, get money, and if now if you ever become where you're short on money, you can borrow a little bit of money from your friends. Then ultimately, you right back on. You can then take that money and invest it, and then pay them back. And now you got your wealth. The wealth is going to continue to circulate. They say your network equals your net worth, and that's very, very important. So you want to have that circle. You want to have that circle of success. You want to really, it doesn't make sense where if you, let's say, I don't really go to the club, but if I was to go to the club, I've been a few times, but I'm not really a big club person. But if I go to the club, I think it's to have just one person buying all the drinks and it's 10 people there, that just doesn't make sense. To me, it makes much more sense if you're going to have 10 people there. Everybody could buy their own bottle, so really you just bought one bottle, and so everyone can be able to be independent, take care of themselves. And that's what you want. Everyone has their own resources. So with creating this, and here's the thing. Now, it's not a very easy thing to do, because you're going to have some people that it's going to be hard to find those people, because a lot of people don't have integrity. A lot of people don't do what they say they're going to do. There's a lot depending on the city and where you're at. It may not be a lot of people with the same mindset. So some of the things that you can do is you have to become that person first, because a lot of times you will attract people that are like you. So you have to become that person. And you have to have a mindset that knowing that these people exist, because you're going to find what you're looking for. And when you find these people, they may not come looking exactly like what you think. They may not be perfect. They're going to have flaws. So you can't just look at their flaws and say, oh, well, you're not the type of person I want to build with, because the person I want to build with is going to be perfect. No, they're not going to look like what you think they might look like. So you got to understand that some of the greatest jewels have flaws. They have cuts in them, right? They have weaknesses in them. But that's okay, because you do too, just like I do. So we want to be able to look past those flaws. It's like treasure with dirt on top of it. Don't worry about the dirt. Get the dirt, we won't worry about it. It's still a treasure. So we want to be able to work on ourselves first, and then we'll attract more people that are like who we are. And then we could be able to position ourselves that when we do meet quality people, we want to come with value. You want to come with giving, helping. Don't come with your hand out saying, what can you do for me? You want to come saying, hey, how can I help you? You want to come saying, hey, here's a gift. Here's a book. Here's some information. So that way I see what level you on. And we're on the same level. We could be learning and growing together. Hey, you know what? We're about to go out. Look, let me take care of you. I'm going to pay for everything. Because when you give first, usually it's going to come back to you. So you can't be afraid to be able to give and help others because it'll come back to you. That's a part of having faith. And if you're an entrepreneur, you're going to need a lot of that because the energy you put out is going to come back. A lot of times people, they think that they're going to just attract $1 million. But the reality is before you attract $1 million, you're going to attract $1 million situation. The things that, see, money is a result of how you think and things that are going on inside of you. Money comes after you've developed yourself on the inside. Okay. So what's going to happen is you're going to be presented with opportunities that on things that's going to come with the millions of dollars. And it depends on how you handle those situations. It's going to depend on if you're going to get the money or not, because it's all energy. Keep that in mind. It's all energy. Money is energy. When you get money, there's going to be certain people and certain situations that come with that money. If you can't handle those people, how can you handle the money? Does that make sense? So those people are already coming to you. If you're waiting for money, just don't wait for the money. Just wait on those people in those situations and handle yourself. So you got to be disciplined. You got to be true. You got to be faithful. If you're faithful and true to one or two small things, you'll be able to see a lot of rewards in a lot of different areas. So stay true to yourself, and build that circle around you by you starting, you being that person. And guess what? Everybody's not going to stay around. Like I said, what can go wrong might. In fact, usually it will. But how do you respond to that? You respond by move forward. Forgive that person. Move forward. You might work with them or you might not. You might say, I don't tolerate that anymore. I'm going to move forward and work with more people. But at the end of the day, we're only as strong as our minds, our emotions, and then the people that support us. Those people may be your family. It might be some of your extended family that's not your blood, because family and blood is not always the same thing. It may be some, it may be some customers that just really support you. Anybody that's really loyal and they got your back through it all. So you want to be able to attract those people, and you want to become that person. So don't be afraid to help others, because when you help others, you're going to enrich your own life. Sometimes you got to lose yourself to find yourself. You lose yourself by helping others. But there's a balance to it. So I know some of you can understand. If you can't understand, you just got to go out here, keep working. Watch this video later on. Watch it a year later, and it'll make more sense. But be willing to let go of outcomes. And it's going to happen how it's going to happen. Don't focus on the outcome. Focus on the income, on what's inside of you, who you're going to be, who you're going to attract. Handle situations with good habits, with faith. Be strong. Don't get weak. Be disciplined. And eventually, you're going to get lucky. It's really not lucky. You're just going to be prepared for situations that come. Most people, they get situations and opportunities in front of them every day. They just aren't prepared to take advantage of the opportunity. Money walking up to them every day. They just don't have a product. They don't have a service. They don't have the mindset that they need to take advantage of the opportunity. So, can't get ready, stay ready, baby. Let's build that circle of success. Don't be selfish. Make sure that you help your closest friends and fam that's really riding with you. I ain't talking about just because they your blood. I'm talking about the ones that's really riding, and they support you. And keep in mind, they may not support you the way you want them to support you. They may not always come to every event that you do, but they might support you in other ways. They might support you by babysitting your kids, giving you a ride, support you just by giving you encouragement. So support comes in many forms. So people that's supporting you, make sure that you support them back. Again, I'm Jackson 360. I am your hustling homie. Yes, your platform partner, and I'm here to help you put your faith over your fear and progress over perfection. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to come together and we're going to create more success. Make sure you subscribe to my pages on social media, LinkedIn. Again, link in with me, Dr. Jackson 360. That's Dr. Jackson 360. Support. I do programs and everything all the time. I look forward to seeing you on the top or on the bottom, wherever you're going to be at, because sometimes the bottom is the top of something else. So we always got to keep elevating. So I'm going to see you in the journey, baby.